everybody. Welcome to Walking the Way with Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts, and I am your psychic medium for the next 28 minutes. Woohoo! It's good to be here. I want to say thank you, A1R Psychic Radio, and to everybody that's listening. Thank you for tuning in and just being present. I really so appreciate that. So one of the first things I want to do, I always like to tell you what's going on. Sorry if I move around a lot. It's just my MO. I can't sit still. I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on for the first couple of minutes here. I've got a couple things happening. I've got a book signing coming up. Yes, I wrote a book for lots of people knowing it's called Walking the Way, My Story of Strength, Courage, and My Introduction to Spirit. So I am doing a book signing on March 6th at My Cauldron 2. It's a sweet little shop down on Spanish Street. It's 58 Spanish Street in St. Augustine, Florida. And I'm going to be there from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. selling books, selling oracle cards, and just doing kind of like a little meet and greet. I will have a mask on just for safety sake and all of that kind of everybody's still got to be safe, but I'll be there. And then there is an expo I'm going to be working at in Orlando on the 10th and 11th of April. It's going to be at a place called the Avanti Palms Resort, and that's at 6515 International Drive in Orlando, Florida. It's a Spirit Fest event, and there are going to be a lot of vendors there. Now, everybody's going to be spaced out appropriately, so, everybody's still going to be safe. They're going to be having masks on and things like that. We want to keep everybody's cooties to each other, to their own selves, and all of no cootie sharing. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It's 2 full days, and it's not expensive. I think it's like $10 to get in, and you can buy crystals there. You can get readings there. There's health stuff if you're into being healthy, and there's essential oils and all kind of stuff going on there. So it's going to be 2 really cool days of just all good energy, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you are in the Orlando area or you're going to be visiting Florida, please schedule that. Pop in, and just say hey, even if you don't want a reading, you just want to stop by and say, hey, I heard you on A1R. It's nice to see you. It's nice to meet you. Got you. Yeah. And so anyway, so those are the 2 things that are coming up today or, in the near future here. And then when I'm on, we have a caller right now, so I'm going to get with her in just 2 seconds. One of the things I just want to remind you is my expectations here today are for me to help you in the best way that I can and to be of service to Spirit as well. So I want to help us, bridge that gap between our 2 worlds. And I will always do the best I can. So let's go to the caller. We've got Lovisa in Boise, Idaho. Hi, Lovisa. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. You want to, can you just speak up just a little bit? And I'll turn my volume up a little bit too.
Okay.
There we go. So when we're working together today, Lovisa, what I would ask you to do is make sure that if there's anything on, like your TV or things like that that can be distracting, if you could just either step away from it or turn it off so we can kind of focus on each other a little bit. That makes sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Beautimous. All right, honey, how can I help you today?
I'm just having some health issues and family issues. Lots of stuff going on.
You sound like everybody's got issues going on. Oh, my goodness. I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do a little bit of the psychic, just kind of, I will try to lean into what's happening with you. One thing I want to remind you and anybody else that takes a call with me, I am not a doctor. I do not diagnose. But I am an empath and I can feel things within my body that might be connected with you. So I can't give you advice, but I can tell you what I'm feeling. Does that make sense for you?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't want to piss off the doctors in the world. You know what I mean? Like, what would happen if we all took over?
Jeez, we might get somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're doing this. So just bear with me while I do a little bit of scribbling, okay, Lovisa?
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing I'm hearing is water, 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 water. I feel like in the body, I feel like there's a sense of dehydration. Like I almost feel like my mouth is dry. Almost sometimes if I get dry mouth, it's sort of hard to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like my tongue is a little bit thicker, if that makes sense.
Right. Yes, it makes sense.
Okay.
I've been working hard on that. I drink water all day, every day.
Mm. Okay, and typically, when we're dealing with issues with water, I have a background in massage therapy, and I've been dabbling over the past 16 years in Chinese medicine, and so I kind of know the energetic aspect of what's happening with the body when we're dealing with like dehydration, and an organ shows up to me like kidneys or things like that, and so.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like my direction, my attention wants to go towards where the kidneys are. Are you dealing with a diabetes kind of situation? Are you dealing with, you're having a hard time with your kidneys?
I have a hernia and I have a disease. I don't know that anything's wrong with my kidneys.
Oh, good. Okay, well, good. Don't take it on if it doesn't belong to you. I'm just, trying to go the energetic
My dad
way.
is diabetic, and he was taken to the hospital last night.
Oh, okay. I may well be picking up on that. So the diabetes does.
He's been dehydrated and.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're just throwing everybody's jumping onto the bandwagon. It's like, you try to focus on one, but you're getting everybody, right?
Right. I'm the caretaker.
So Spirit keeps showing me with regards to the whole hydration aspect, I know that you say you're drinking water, drinking water, drinking water. There are also things that that you can put in the water to kind of help cleanse and purify the body. Things like cucumber and lemon and all of those things. Are you adding those as additions to your water?
Yes, lemon water is my absolute favorite.
Okay, lemon water. And then I would also maybe, drop some slices of big chunky hunks of cucumber as well.
Okay.
And then Spirit's showing me celery juice. I don't know what is the thing with the celery juice, but I keep seeing that. I know that's been like a fad for a little while. People are juicing, but there seems to be something with that celery juice as well. So I don't know if you have a juicer or have access to that.
I do.
I know it's a pain in,
and I was looking in celery juice this morning, so that's really funny.
Oh, good. Okay, good, good, good. All right. And then let me see what else. Gosh, it's so weird, Lavisa. Your Spirit's showing me your shoes. Are you having swelling at the feet? Are your shoes too tight?
I'm having foot problems. My feet are very flat, and I need to have braces made that are capsured from my feet. My insurance won't pay for it, so it's causing me a lot
that's why they're showing me the
other
shoes
problems throughout my body.
Okay. And they're talking about a circulation issue also. If you can remedy the issue with the shoes, that may well help with the circulation as well.
Okay.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me just lean into that a little bit as well. They make me want to stretch, Lovisa. They make me want to stretch and like stretch my body out. I feel like I need to like really elongate my spine and elongate my legs. I feel like I need to I feel like I need to like kind of just stretch everything out.
Right.
I think that will help with the circulation as well. Have you, yeah, so they're saying yoga, but I feel like it doesn't stick with you. So, you know what I mean? I feel like yoga is a good idea, but it doesn't really stick. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've tried it a couple times. I'm not real good at it, and
It's boring.
look
It's
into it
boring.
more.
It's boring. But if you can, well, I mean, I get it. I do like 10 minutes when I get my butt out of bed in time. But so what they're saying with that, they're with making me, spirit wanting me to stretch my legs out and like stretch my body out and all of that. If you could just at least do that, make sure that you take a motion, whether it's in the morning or the afternoon, whenever you can do that, and just sort of think about elongating the limbs and the spine. Okay, that's what they're showing me, the stretching of the limbs and the stretching of the spine. Okay.
Okay.
And they're telling me your dad is very hard-headed.
Very.
They're telling me your dad is so stubborn that he knows exactly what he's supposed to do and he doesn't do it. He doesn't like to be told what to do. And,
Right.
he doesn't really, if I could just say this, he doesn't really give a rat's ass is what I hear.
He's over the winter, and he's got the seasonal affective disorder, and he's wanting to be in the garden, and he's tired of all the health problems, making him feel like he doesn't want to do the things he enjoys.
Yeah. You got to get him to laugh. If you can get him to laugh, that will help everything.
Right.
Laughter, they always say that laughter is the best medicine. And to be honest with you, it helps in every way. It helps the body, it helps the mind, it helps the spirit. If you can crack some jokes with him or get him to watch something funny, turn off the news and turn on a comedy, something brainless and really, really funny. I think that will help.
I like to turn on funniest home videos.
Oh, yeah. Anything that can make him crack up, that would be really, really helpful,
Right.
And just until he can get out into the sunshine and start, working his garden and stuff like that.
Right.
Okay. All right, my dear. I know that that's really quick, but, if you want to go anything further and you want to do a proper sit down with me, you can reach me on mediumshipbypicasso.com. So I will leave you with that and send many blessings to your dad. I'll send him a little Reiki blast when the show's over, if that's okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, awesome. All right, honey. Thank you so much. Have a brilliant rest of your day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. All right, my dear. We've got another caller. That would be Crystal. Yep, Crystal is it Edenton, North Carolina?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, hello, Crystal. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Well, you know what? I'm still kicking, so I must be doing something right. How can I help you today?
Well, I just had a couple of questions as far as what you think my future looks like.
Okay, let me have you focus in on one aspect that you want me to dive into, and then let's see where it goes from there. So when I'm working psychically, tell me where you want me to go rather than just broad and general, so I can help you the best in the short amount of time we have. Are you looking at financials or career or health or family?
Relationship.
Oh, the old relationships. Gosh, I wish they were easy, don't you?
I would.
Of course, in life, it'd probably be boring if it was all that easy, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. So let me just lean into that a little bit. Relationships for Crystal. Crystal. They're taking me to dating sites. Are you on dating sites?
I actually am not. I used to be.
Do they give you they're like a pain in the butt, right? I feel like Spirit's got your head turned towards what can I do or where can I go to pursue this, and I feel like your head kind of turns toward the dating site aspect of things, and you're like, oh, not that again. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Right, exactly.
If you can,
because I'm in a relationship and been in a relationship for almost 7 years.
Okay. Well, yeah, don't look back at that other stuff. Don't do that. So, I'm feeling like that would be a whole headache. So you want to focus on the one you have. All right. Just bear with me while I'm trying to tune into this, okay?
That's fine.
So what I'm hearing with this particular relationship, Crystal, does it feel like a one-way street to you? Like
sometimes, yes.
I feel like a lot of giving on your end and not as much reciprocation. But
right.
what Spirit's making me feel like is you kind of knew that coming into it. So I'm feeling like, gosh, you knew he was that way and getting into it, and he's probably not going to change. So maybe rein in the overgiving so that you don't feel like you're in that victimization state. You know what I mean?
Right. Do you see marriage anywhere?
No, I don't, to be honest with you, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean the ending of a relationship. I don't see the wedding bells. Okay. But I mean, look at Kurt and Goldie, how many years they've been married, and happily married or happily together, but not married. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me just ask how long and, I feel like you've put a lot into this relationship, Crystal, and I don't see any benefits necessarily in ending it. You know what I mean? What they're showing, because I'm asking, is there deception? Is there this? Is there that? And I'm hearing no. It's just kind of a little bland at times. And so, you can kind of zhuzh it up or jazz it up in certain ways. It might throw him into shock, but
right.
But
now, do you see any as far as cheating on spouse, not on my end, but on his?
I'm sorry, say that again. Do I see what?
Do you see as far as like cheating? Like, is he cheating on me or seeing someone else?
Honey, I don't see any deception.
Okay.
I don't see and or feel any deception. What I feel is boredom. Like I feel like you're bored or it's too bland for you, and therein lies the issue. And what Spirit's showing me, they're like, well, you can jazz it up, you can try to spice it up a little bit, and in as much as he could accept. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't feel deception. I feel that there is a very baseline of integrity with regards to this man.
Okay.
Is he Crystal, is he an outside worker? I'm seeing boots, like work boots.
He is an outside worker. Not really outside per se, but he's a tool dealer.
Yeah. Would he I'm seeing work boots, like like when as he steps out the door, I see work boots. I feel like I feel like he likes what he does. I feel like what Spirit's saying is like he feels like he can be social with the guys and in that way, but I don't feel like there is any deception. I feel like there's, what Spirit's showing me is really just boredom. And
Well, maybe we can fix that.
I think you can fix that, honey bunny. I think you can. I think it might, it might be that 7-year spot where, you're going to have to everybody's got to figure out things to keep relationships up and going and a little bit exciting, even if you can take a couple of days out of town or an overnight somewhere where it's just you two.
Right.
And, just say, look, it's tell them it's for me. Tell them it's for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, just say, look, I need this. I need to hold your hand, or I need to be near you where it's just you and I, and that sort of thing. So like you can rejuvenate that connection, right? Yeah, I don't feel anything bad about him. I feel like he's a really hard worker. Crystal, I think you have a really good one. It's just not that he's not like, blow your socks off, exciting social butterfly guy of the century. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of integrity with him. I feel that he's got a very, very good heart. He just doesn't vocalize everything that that you sometimes need to hear. So,
okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Can I ask one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we lean towards my family by any chance?
Well, I just have just a couple of minutes, and you want me to take a look at your fam?
That's correct. Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
This is outside of him, right? This is mom and dad and all of that?
Right. Yes, ma'am.
So I wrote down mom and dad, and I'm feeling your dad is it mom or dad? Yeah. I feel like the dad is very, gosh, I'm hearing the word precocious. I don't know. I have to look up what the heck that word means. Precocious. Why? That's not usually a dad word, but okay. They're not really wanting me to focus on your mom. They're wanting me to focus on your dad. Okay, so dad.
That kind of makes sense.
Okay. Would there have been some lung or health issues with regards to your dad? Some breathing issues?
It was for my mom.
Okay. I don't know. It's weird. I'm hearing something that you almost never hear. And I don't know who this belongs to. Was there a history of tuberculosis in the family like years ago or something?
I'm not exactly sure.
I feel like it goes back. Yeah. Oh.
It could be my papa or my grandma.
Yeah, I feel like it goes back. Producer Dave, you're the bomb. He gave me the definition of precocious, developing mature ways at an early age. All right. That means he probably didn't have as much of a childhood, right?
Right.
Yeah, so a little more maybe on the serious side. Tell your dad to lighten up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. I'm a daddy's girl, always have been. But my mom and I, we don't have a really good relationship, actually, due to her alcoholism.
Okay, yeah, that'll happen. Well, listen, Crystal, I'm going to send you a little extra love and light today. I want to thank you for coming in because we have such a short time. I've only got about 90 seconds left.
Thank you so much. You've kind of lightened the mood a little bit.
You're so welcome, honey. You could just reach out to me anytime at mediumshipbypicasso.com or on my Facebook page, mediumshipbypicasso.com or Mediumship by Picasso. Just reach out, and if you ever want to book something a little longer, we can go into more detail on things. Yeah, give your folks a hug. Just squish them, whether they like it or not, and just enjoy what you have while you have it.
Well, thank you so much.
You are so welcome. So thank you, Crystal. Have a great rest of your day. Listen, everybody, I just want to say, gosh, 28 minutes goes so super, super fast. And I could spend like eons talking to everybody. Come and see me next Tuesday at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time here on A1R Psychic Radio. Stop by and see me on my Facebook page, Mediumship by Picasso, or come and book a session with me. I would love to hear from you at mediumshipbypicasso.com. If I don't see you in Orlando, or if I don't see you down at My Cauldron 2, I'll catch you next Tuesday, okay? Everybody have a really, really blessed day, and I will send out great, great energy for you. Enjoy.